Okay, Roots of Ascension. I'm here at the Vara Productions office, about to start finish editing the second episode. And I don't want to lie to you. There's footage that has been taken after our conversation with Paraśiva. It was on a day I didn't have a working internet there, so the image is kind of choppy. And being the perfectionist that I wish to be, I faked this sofa there. But I didn't see that there's a continuity error. So actually the blanket isn't there. So enjoy the video and you might notice it yourself. I love you all. That's why I'm here, aren't we all?
Oh, this is an inspiration for every German citizen in the world.
Sure. Welcome to the Roots of Ascension.
Yes. Welcome to Roots of Ascension.
I don't know how this works. When you talk, then Google edits to you, and when I talk, then it edits to me.
So it's switching all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm trying to do this here. Nice camera. And wide shot. And this is my new apartment. But empty yet. Here's my veranda. Here's my bed. Here's the kitchen behind this. And there's Isa's room is there.
Oh, you have everything.
I have everything. I even have a bathtub. It's like in the bathroom we bought, and that was Isa's condition that she wants to have a bathtub. I don't myself even like getting baths, but I want to spoil my kid, so she gets everything she wants.
So you are not living in a shared house anymore. You have your own.
Yeah, and I'm talking to all the neighbors in the apartment building. Hello, how are you? Like, that's not very Finnish. Like we're like, usually when you live in these huge buildings, then you might say hello to the neighbor after 5 years of living or so. But now I'm here like, hey, how do you want to be my friend? Like,
yeah. Yeah, you're staying open.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
How are you?
Oh, I have like brain fog. I woke up like not very fit, and I sat in the sun and was reading and had breakfast and slowly arriving into the day, I would say. But today is not one of my best days, so to say.
Should we ascend together for a while?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe it's not good TV, so maybe I stop the recording and we just yeah, I'm kind of full. I can finish my breakfast later. Or you can share something more. I'll finish the porridge first, and then we ascend.
It's warm, right?
It's sunny, but it's cold here. Yesterday it hailed.
Oh, I mean the porridge.
Yeah, the porridge is hot. I thought we were discussing about the weather in this podcast. Well, we are discussing oatmeal.
the weather is also a nice topic. Yeah.
What do you think?
The last week was very full. I hospitated at a school to be a teacher, and then the weekend was also full. Like also, I was on a birthday of my godchild. He's 3, with many kids and parents. And on Saturday, I was at a family constellation, and this was also very intense. So I had a row of very intense days, and I also decided to do an apprenticeship in family constellation.
Oh, nice.
People in those settings too. And yeah, it feels very good, and it takes quite big capacities to really be present and be with the processes of others. So I didn't do the family constellation at the weekend. I was more like participating and helping others in their processes. And yeah, it's fascinating. I'm interested in everything what is magic, and this is one part of it.
Is it some sort of like who teaches the family constellation? Is just family constellation, or is it family constellation by, for example, I've heard of family constellations by Osho, but it's not Osho, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by Harald Homberger. It's a German guy. I don't know so much about him. I just know like Freya, who is a student of him. She will teach me and some others in the group, and I just like her style very much, and I feel attracted to the way she teaches, and she is in the world. And so there's a yes. I didn't do a lot of comparison. Same with Ishtar. He just came into my life.
Oh, yeah.
In like Ascension meditation, it just came into my life. I didn't compare at the point where I wanted to learn different meditation styles. It just happens, and I trust the way things come into my life, and this is what I really appreciate. And it would be too much energy as well.
The way I learned Ascension I was sitting in a bar, holding my hands like this, having beer. And no, I was having this long drink, this Finnish drink. And then a lady asked, like, "Come to sit in our table. I like the way you're sharing the energy in your hand." And it just happened that the lady, or the friend of that lady who asked there, she was the only ascender in Tampere, in Finland, in that city. So they hold a course about Ascension meditation, and I met the Ishaya monks there. What we're supposed to say the Ishaya word here is that forbidden in our podcast? No,
just words.
Yeah, I saw the modern monks. They were wearing white, and the other one was wearing red. And then I was like, who are these people? They are like Jedi. They are like in Star Wars. And I want that too. And I've never stopped. So I never searched for anything spiritual. It just came to me. So it goes.
And it changed your whole life, right?
Yeah. Because it's like only thing that matters, and everything that holds everything else together. So, and to me, it's not even about the ascension. It's about having a spiritual practice that works for you.
Yes, I also did what's it called? These 10-day retreats by where you scan your body. You begin with the breath on your mouth and observe your breath, and then you begin to scan the body. This is also a very well-known meditation practice. This worked for me the time I experienced it too, while I was traveling in 2013, and there I experienced the first time that I am not my thoughts and I am not my body, and this was a very healthy and good step for me to be more in this life of, or that expanded my view of life. And at some point I didn't practice it any further, so I needed and then Ascension came to me, and this really is going deep. I'm still doing it, and I think there are particular practices for particular people. There is no better or worse practice. So we are so diverse, like nature is, and so are the practices. Now I feel like I'm talking to an empty monitor.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just taking my coffee. You're talking to empty room.
Yeah. I'm searching for the meditation practice. What is this called? I mean, there are so many. Anyway.
We're just the same. I have the same plant here. It's the same.
Yeah, I saw it when you were showing your room.
Yeah. Well, this
So
can
nice.
be I think my sister called it trachea or something. I don't know.
Yours is much bigger than mine.
Yeah, I was afraid it doesn't fit in the new apartment, but it does. It still has some room to grow, actually.
Mine stopped growing, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, but
this plant also, I have it since 2014. So it's 12 years old, and it didn't grow so much.
I have this since 2019, and it was very small. It arrived to our place with a tram. So it's 7 years I've taken care of it. Now it wouldn't fit in a tram.
Maybe it would, but I think you need two people to carry it, and one person who watches out.
I was sublending my room when we were in India, and I was there only for 6 weeks. You were 5 months. So it took some damage because the other person didn't water it. So it has some trauma about that period that I left it for the retreat, for the teacher training.
I was just thinking, where are we watering ourselves not enough? And I have to think on one occasion yesterday where I was already really tired because of these full intense days the last week, and I forced myself to work a little bit more, and I observed the urge to be productive and do the things which need to be done, and where I could have went to bed early, but I didn't do it. I mean, at 9 p.m. I was laying in bed and was going to sleep, but I could have gone to bed at 6 already because I was so tired. And this is something where I experiencing still, where I can relax even more and trust the signals of my body. And I guess everybody in our society knows this kind of pressure we put on ourselves.
Yes.
Or where do you experience where you don't water yourself as it would be more healthy?
Yeah, there's two types of stress in my. It goes to my nervous system that I feel it in my body, and then I know that the only way to resolve the stress would be doing exercise, physical exercise, mainly yoga. So some stretching. I felt that in my body that I would need to do that now, but I didn't. Instead, I did some bicycling, but it's not the same when you're just using your feet and stuff. Anyway, yeah, we have those situations where we know that we should do something, then we don't. But Ascension has taught me being present with those choices as well. So I might just watch some stupid videos from YouTube and don't go to sleep. And then at the same time, I'm like okay with it, making that choice at that moment, accepting that this is the moment that I'm living now and these are my choices. And I just have to live with the consequences of the choices. So I'm tired the next day or something like that. But yeah. Have you ever done the so-called program of Ascension, like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, 2 hours before you go to bed? Have you done that extensive amount of ascending in your everyday life?
You're talking of in total 6 hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's I did it more on retreats, 8 to 10 hours in a row. And during the day, to be honest, I'm not that structured. I meditate when I have space, when, for example, every time when I wake up, I begin to meditate, and before I go to bed, and meditate into the sleep, so to say. And and then during the day, when I pause, then I meditate. And like in every pause, in every situation, I relax. I use Ascension to recharge. But I'm not like, okay, now 1 hour, I go meditate. And yeah, I think everybody finds his or her own way in. If we want to meditate, then we practice it. Are you doing it?
Well, usually it goes like this. Because I'm this Capricorn type. I don't be like want to achieve, and I have to be the best version of myself. So I put in my journal, now I'll start to do the program 2 hours in the morning, and then it lasts for 3 days or so. And it's more like a life comes and life happens, and I have to take care of my child, and it doesn't work like that. But yes, I ascend extensive amounts of, like, at least 3 hours per day. But yeah, I use the timer app for timing, but I never look what's the result. But usually it's about 20 minutes in the morning. That's my basic thing. But then when I feel that I need to stop, then I ascend. So what I'm suggesting now, that we ascend for 20 minutes and then go back and then go with our day. So what would you, that was my recipe for your brain fog. What would you think? It might even get worse, actually. That's my experience. We never expect anything from meditation. We just allow it to be what it is.
Yeah, and sometimes those situations are necessary. It can be a healing process where past situations get stuck in our nervous system, and this is one effect of it. And
Yeah.
I can be at peace, or I am in peace with it, and so I'm not fighting against it.
But I really like this connection with you, even though we have not even published anything yet. But yeah, I'm putting the similar type of sweater now, and we can ascend together. We have the same tree here, and let's do it. I'll put the timer. I'll set the timer for 20 minutes, and we can even
maybe
we can even keep the recording going, because
you will keep the recording going.
maybe. What do you think? Maybe not.
I don't know whether somebody would be interested to see somebody meditate.
But what if
uh,
something strange happens, like a guy comes to my veranda and no, it's okay. Like a surveillance camera. No, let's start. I'll stop the recording then, and then we. Or do you want to do an introduction for meditation? Just watch the mind and so on. No. Okay, see you in 20 minutes. I'll stop the recording now. Now you're supposed to say, now slowly open your eyes. How was it?
Deep.
Was it deep?
Yes.
How is the brain fog now?
It turned into a headache. But during meditation, everything was nice. Yeah.
Before meditation, everything was nice.
No, during meditation, sorry.
During, okay. Maybe you should just drink some more water. That's a good advice.
Or meditate a little bit more.
Yeah. Thank you for this podcast, or this catch up. I mean, not everything needs to be recorded. Like yesterday, I recorded in my mind's vision a view of my child and her friends arriving to get some hot dogs from my barbecue. So it was such a lovely image when all the 7-year-olds, 6 to 7-year-olds ran towards the veranda from the clubhouse where the birthday party was. And I didn't have a camera and I didn't want to take an image, but it went to my kind of, so to speak, the film that I will watch on my deathbed or something. It was a nice experience. So, but now we are recording this again, and it's for anyone to see, and we just are here to serve the greater good within ourselves, the roots of ascension.
Yeah. And share that sometimes it's really easy and blissful, and sometimes it can be more difficult and bumpy. When I have the image of a road in my mind, or we're climbing a mountain and have a great overview over the whole scenery, and sometimes we are in a valley and we can't see far, and both belong to life, and also different moods we have during a day on several different days. And yeah, that makes us human and makes the complexity and beauty of life visible. And I'm very grateful for that and for the conversation with you, Shambhu, again. And yeah, looking forward for our next episode.
Yes. And I promise you that soon this will be online as well, when I get settled down with my other chores. And I'd love to meet you in person and record something together, share the same actual space.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that we have the same plant. That's like this is like we should make this is the mascot of our podcast. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and they're at a very similar place next to the desk, working desk. Yeah.
But this is actually my kitchen table. My desk is in the other small room that usually we keep the clothes in. But I put my desk there. But it's all a mess, yes. So maybe the next episode will be in my new office.
Looking forward.
Yeah. Okay. See you, Paraśiva, Ananta, aka Raphael. So much I would like to share about everything, but now I have to go wash my laundry. Have a nice day, and maybe you ascend some more.
Oh, the headache just went away.
Oh, nice.
Gone.
Great. I love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.